Hey everyone, Chris here from ADifficultTruth. Perdue Pharma recently settled their case with the federal government to the tune of $8 billion. They admitted guilt to 3 felony counts and basically admitted to their role in the opioid crisis. And I think the important takeaway from this entire case is, well, Purdue will be transformed into a public benefit company, meaning it would be governed by a trust that has to balance the trust's interest against those of the American public and public health, officials said. And that is the important takeaway from this entire case. It means that the government has the tools to hold these people accountable, to hold companies that are so big and so destructive accountable. They can simply just do this. They can transform them into public benefit companies. And if I understand this correctly, it's the closest thing to nationalizing a company, which is huge. And the reason why I bring this up is because this is the same type of roadmap you could use to hold these oil companies accountable for the destruction that they are causing to this planet, the destruction, the pollution to our air, to our water, and not just oil companies, but every multinational company that has their hand in regards to pollution and climate change. This is the roadmap to deal with it. Our government can, it just chooses not to have such a heavy hand. Very recently, there have been cases coming up against giant oil companies. Cities, states, and even counties are trying to hold them liable for the destruction they cause regarding climate change. Well, this is the roadmap. This is the federal government can use this as a way of holding these companies accountable, because we are essentially running out of time when it comes to climate change. It's no longer about avoiding it. It's more like mitigating the more catastrophic elements of climate change. And I think that if these companies for decades knew the destruction they would cause, if they did studies going back to the 80s, that they knew just how destructive their practices would be, this is grounds for taking this type of action. I mean, the Sackler family, the Perdue Pharma company knew what they were doing, all for the sake of profit, right? They fueled the opioid epidemic on purpose for the sake of profit. They never bothered once to ask questions. They never bothered to do the right thing. And I think that this is completely transformable or transferable, I guess you would say, to these giant oil companies and to the other giant companies who have brought upon destruction to this planet. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the content, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really does help the channel. Make sure you follow us on social media. I'll post all the links in the description below. Come check out our recently launched merch store. A lot of good stuff there. And of course, come join us on Twitch. We do stream Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I do news and politics in the morning. And hop in our Discord server. We have an amazing community there. Again, I'll post all the links in the description below. And as always, I hope to see you guys in the next video. See ya!